Hi guys, today we installed the H1 LED bulbs from Auxito in our 2002 Acura RSX. Let's see how they look. The color is 6500 Kelvin, cool, intense white light. It's 200% brighter than the original halogen bulbs. This means that the visibility will be significantly improved when you guys drive. I'll show you guys how it looks from the front. Again, a huge improvement compared to the original halogen bulbs. I'll show you guys how it looks from the inside the cabin. Again, bright white light. Besides that, these bulbs are the same size as the original halogen bulbs. There is no need for any adapters. You simply plug the bulb into the base and install it. Also guys, when we turn our lights on and off, we don't get any codes, there are no issues whatsoever. They work exactly like OEM, no errors. This is how our new LEDs look like from the front. Again, nice and bright. If you guys like these bulbs, I will leave you a link in the description. Right now we'll show you how they compare to the original halogen bulbs, and we will show you how to install them in our Acura RSX. I'll show you how they look compared to the original bulbs. I will remove the original halogen bulb from the base. You simply pull it out this way. They are almost exactly the same size as the original bulbs, which means that you guys don't need to use any special adapters, which was the case with the previous generation of the H1 bulbs. The H1 bulb from Auxito has the aluminum heatsink on the body of the bulb to dissipate heat. This means that there is no need for the fan on the bottom. Fans do go out of order sometimes, which won't be the case with this bulb. The LED element is located on the same level as the original light. All we have to do is insert the new bulb into the base this way, and that's it, it's ready to be installed. In order to replace the driver's side low beam bulb, we will have to remove the battery first. To replace the battery, first we need to remove the negative terminal. We'll use 10mm socket. Then we'll need to remove the positive terminal. We'll use the same 10mm socket. When you guys do it, make sure that you don't touch both terminals at the same time with anything metallic, with a metallic object. Next, we will remove this bracket. There is a bolt that holds it right here. Now you carefully lift it up, and there's a hook on the other end right here, which you have to remove, and the bracket comes out. Now I will pull the battery out, and we can remove this tray as well. And I will also remove the washer fluid reservoir, because it's also in the way for the low beam head bulb. The low beam bulb is located right here. You can see the connector, I'm touching it right now. But in terms of demonstration, I'll show you guys how to replace the bulb on the high beam, just because it's easier to see how it's done. First, I will disconnect the electrical connector. Next, we need to remove this rubber boot. Simply pull it off. This is how it looks. This guy is made in Japan, and this is the part number in case if you guys need a new one. Next, we will release the spring which holds the bulb in place, and then you'll be able to take the original bulb out. You need to pull the original bulb out, and we will insert the new one in. In this case, this cutout on the base has to be on the left, this way. This will ensure the proper positioning for the bulb. And after you guys insert it, close the spring. Now the bulb sits securely in place. The boot will go back on this way, and what you guys have to do, just make sure that the boot goes on top of the base all the way, and then we'll be able to easily connect the connector. But since this is the high beam, we'll have to repeat the whole procedure, but with this bulb, with the low beam right now. I'll try to show you guys the low beam anyway. So this is our connector. Pull it off, then the rubber boot comes out. Boot comes out. Now we'll have to locate the spring by touch. Release the bulb comes out. I will pull out the original and insert the new one. Polarity in this case doesn't matter, it will work either way. So again, insert it inside, push it all the way, and now we will insert it back in. Insert the new bulb. Push it guys all the way. The spring goes back on, and you guys need to make sure that the connector is level, because if it's on an angle, you might have to reposition the bulb. Like I said, there is a cutout on one side, and it basically tells you how it should be installed. Right now it's even, and we can reinstall the boot. The boot or dust cover goes back on. Make sure that the connector, both pins go in the middle. And then start pushing it in all the way. And don't forget about the middle part, it has to be pushed in as well. And now I can reinstall the connector. Also guys, while we're here, I want to quickly show you the adjustment bolt for if you want to adjust the height of your low beam. This will be the one, and you can either use a small socket, or you can also use the Phillips screwdriver, which will go right here. And as you guys can see now, if I turn it forward and backwards, this will allow us to adjust the height of our low beam. And this can be easily done without removing the battery or accessing our low beam bulb. On the passenger side, first we have to partially remove the power steering reservoir, pull it up. You can leave it right here, and this is our low beam on the passenger side. Again guys, it's gonna be tricky to show you how it's done, but we'll try anyway. This is a connector. We'll disconnect it. The rubber boot comes out. I have already released the spring, and this is the second low beam bulb right here. I will pull out the original bulb and install the new one. Again, I will insert a new bulb. You can do it slightly on an angle. It's in. Now we'll use the spring. The rubber boot goes on. And now, like I said, I have to push it in. Like this. The reservoir goes back on. The battery tray goes back in. The washer fluid reservoir goes back on. Light torque, guys. It's plastic. This is enough. The battery goes back in. Now we'll install the bracket. It gets attached approximately right here. And the bolt that secures the bracket. Make sure that the battery doesn't move. Next we will connect the positive terminal. And the last one will be the negative. Our installation is complete. Let's turn on our headlights. And here we are. This is our passenger side. This is how it looks, guys. Bright white LEDs. This is our driver's side. Looks really good. And like I said, guys, polarity doesn't matter in this case. Both bulbs are working. And this is how it looks now. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video will be helpful. I will leave the link for these LEDs in the description. Check them out, and we'll see you in the next video.